The 7th meeting of the Senate State and Local Government Committee is called to order. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. Senator Herron. Senator Maiden. Senator Mays Bledsoe. Senator McDaniel. Senator Mills.
Here.
Senator Rawlings.
Present.
Senator Tishner.
Present. I know.
Vice Chair Elkins.
Present.
Chair Nemus.
Present. We have a quorum and are duly constituted to do business. Reminders, please remember to silence your cell phones during the meeting. Please remember to turn your microphones on when you're speaking before the committee to record votes, and recording system will pick up your votes and motions. When explaining your vote, first cast your vote, then explain. The first item on the agenda is Senate Bill 53, sponsored by Senator Thomas. Yes, anyone here have any guests they want to introduce? Senator Mills.
Yes, I just see all the KLC members and stickers out there in the audience. Just want to say hello. A good friend of mine, Darren Jordan, is here. I went to high school with, so I want to say hi to him and welcome everyone. Thank you.
I want to echo Senator Mills' response. I'm not going to start naming names because I see a bunch of them in my district, on the board. Good to see all you guys again, and glad I know y'all came here today just to support me, and I really appreciate that.
I thought it was argue against the bill, Senator Thomas's bill or something. Senator Thomas, introduce yourself and your guest, and you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I am Reginald Thomas, State Senator from District 13, which is self-contained, all within Fayette County. And I have two witnesses here today. Let me introduce them first. I have on my left, your right, Mr. Walt Gatfield. He's the president of the Fayette County Neighborhood Council, and he'll tell you more about the number of Fayette County neighborhood associations that he represents throughout Fayette County. I have on my right, your left, Mr. Zachary Davis, who's the chairman of the Lexington-Fayette Urban County Government Planning and Zoning Commission, the chairman. Let me get to Senate Bill 53. Okay. Senate Bill 53 is a follow-up to House Bill 443 that we passed very late in the session in 2024. It's like the last day or the next to last day of the session. And it appeared to be a very, as Senator Hickton says, a very simple bill that outlined what planning and zoning commissions would do with regard to applications that they received. That simple bill has caused a firestorm in Fayette County regarding decisions made by the chair of our law department that it cuts off public comment with regard to the filing and preliminary matters that impact planning and zoning in Fayette County. And Mr. Davis will speak more to that because of the unique structure of our Planning and Zoning Commission in Fayette County. Okay. We all know how important our homes are, how important our neighborhoods are, how people value that. And because of this determination, this opinion by the commissioner of our law department, it's caused a uproar, and people have now been precluded from speaking at certain hearings, certain proceedings regarding planning and zoning matters. That needs to change. And so Senate Bill 53, which I have drafted and have before you today, informs the department that people do have a right to speak and make public comment, either supporting or opposing. I mean, we're not saying that the commission has to make a decision one way or the other, but at least give everyone a public voice on matters such as important as their homes and communities. I mean, we all know nothing can be more important to us than our homes and communities. So that's what Senate Bill 53 is designed to do. I'll first ask Mr. Gatfield to introduce himself and testify, then followed by Mr. Zachary Davis. So, Walt.
I'm Walt Gatfield. I'm Walt Gatfield. I'm president of Fayette County Neighborhood Council. The Neighborhood Council is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our role is to educate and advocate for neighborhoods in Fayette County. And Fayette County probably has about 330,000 people. I expect most of those people live in neighborhoods. We represent urban neighborhoods, suburban neighborhoods, and rural neighborhoods, you know, much like the Kentucky General Assembly, and people think differently about different topics. But what I'm speaking to today pretty much has unanimous support in that Fayette County has determined that House Bill 443 prevents neighborhoods from speaking to development plans and even subdivision plans. And we were kind of shocked by that, but in talking to Fayette County General Assembly members, they said, no, that's not our intent. Fayette County's interpreting this new statute incorrectly. And I take them at their word. I don't believe the intent of the General Assembly was to cut out public comment and advocacy. I'll give you an example of what the Neighborhood Council has done in the past. We have a lot of responsibility for a consent decree in Fayette County. We reached a point, this was a number of years ago, where we had sewers backing up in people's basements. We had overflowing manhole covers. All of our watersheds were taking. One of the particular watersheds had millions of gallons of raw sewage dumped into it, and all of our watersheds run away from Fayette County. And if there's sewage in the water, it goes through our farms and into surrounding counties. And we created an organization and against that, and we worked with the EPA. We provided them examples of where sewage was overflowing, and we ended up with a consent decree. And I think the city has been working for years now repairing its sewer system. And it's really important, really, to all of central Kentucky. In a recent zone change, which if it had not been a zone change would have passed, and this is on Paul Street next to the University of Kentucky. A proposal came in approved by Lexington planning staff that would have created a 6 or 7 story luxury student dorm, and it would have completely shut out the sun 24/7 every year if it were built. Now, if that had not been a zone change, we would not have been able to do anything about it, nor would the neighborhood have been able to do anything about it. The way Fayette County is interpreting House Bill 443. It's just important. I'll give you an example. The Lexington Planning Commission passed a resolution that basically said, you know, if we want growth and if we want affordable housing, it's important that there be public approval and support for planning and the Planning Commission. And if neighborhoods are unable to participate in the process, they're going to lose.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You're going on and on and on, and we
I-
have four bills, and we have another.
I
thing.
apologize,
And,
and
and
I
Senator,
will-
Senator Thomas, can I?
I will complete the
okay,
one,
I'll
sen-
let you
one
in just a
sentence.
minute.
I agree
Go
with
ahead.
you.
One sentence. Sorry.
Anyway, we urge your support for Senate Bill 53. Thank you.
All right. Senator Thomas, can I? First, I want Senator McDaniels has a question.
Yes.
Let him.
He had mentioned near unanimous support, and I was going to say, if that's the case, is there any opposition to make a motion? That was a few minutes ago.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. Senator Elkins.
Aye.
Senator Herron.
Aye.
Senator Maiden.
Aye.
Senator Mays Bledsoe.
Vote and explain.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Senator Thomas, and my own friends and constituents here today. Just to clarify, Fayette County is allowing, by some changes in their own rules, to have some public comment. This just clarifies that they're allowed to do so moving forward. So, thank you, Chair.
She didn't vote.
Did you vote first, Senator? Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Senator McDaniel. Senator Mills. Senator Rawlings.
Aye.
Senator Tishner. Chair Nemus.
Aye. Senate Bill 53 passes with favorable expression 11-0. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Chairman Nemus, and thank you, colleagues.
The next item on the agenda is Senate Bill 192, sponsored by Senator Mays Bledsoe.
Motion on the sub, Mr. Chair.
We have a motion to second on sub. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? No opposed. Committee sub to Senate Bill 192 has been adopted. Floor is yours. Introduce yourself and your guest.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Amanda Mays Bledsoe, Senator for Fayette 12.
J.D. Cheney with the Kentucky League of Cities.
Shelley Compton with Carr, Riggs, and Ingram.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for allowing us to hear this bill. I should clarify that I served on the Kentucky League of Cities when I was on City Council, so I have worked for a long time on the differences between big cities and small cities and trying to figure out a way to not do everything the same way, but provide the same level of transparency and accountability. So Senate Bill 192 represents the work of the Kentucky League of Cities, the Kentucky Society of CPAs, and the APA on long overdue legislation to assist our small to mid-sized city governments in completing their annual audits. All three groups support this legislation as an effort to address the difficulty in finding and affording certified CPAs to complete audit work in our smaller cities. Kentucky's 408 cities vary widely in size, capacity, and financial complexity, as you can imagine. Yet under current law, many smaller cities are subject to audit requirements designed for much larger governments. That one-size-fits-all approach comes at a high cost and without additional public benefit, especially as the supply of available auditors willing to do this work has really gone down in the last couple of years. The legislation permits city governments to have audit procedures performed under an agreed-upon procedure engagement with a certified public accountant or the auditor's office under certain circumstances. This would only apply if the city receives and expends from all sources less than $15 million, has not been subject to a special examination in the previous fiscal year or the year to be audited, and is not required by another state or federal law to perform an audit more stringently. This legislation sets out statutory requirements for agreed-upon procedures, including that engagements be governed by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants professional standards. In addition, the Senate Bill 92 authorizes the Auditor of Public Accounts to establish certain criteria by promulgating administrative regulations. Like audits, the AUPs must be completed and presented to city legislative bodies by March 1st, submitted to the Department of Local Government by April 1st, and published in a newspaper. Lastly, Senate Bill 192 has a catch-up provision that would allow cities that have fallen more than 2 years behind in submitting their audits or financial statements to comply with DLG for an agreed-upon procedure engagement to bring the cities back into compliance. It gives the DLG the ability to prescribe specific requirements for the use of this provision. I just want to emphasize that this legislation does not weaken financial accountability, but it does provide professionally recognized alternatives that continue to verify cash balances, debt, fund integrity, compliance with appropriations, and the use of public funds, while reducing unnecessary administrative and financial burdens on our smaller cities. Mr. Chairman, I'm happy to answer any questions or have anything you all would like to add.
Motion on bill. Second.
We have a motion and second on the bill as amended by the committee substitute. Seeing no questions, Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. Senator Elkins.
Explain my vote, Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
please.
I vote aye. I want to thank the senator for bringing this bill. It's a good bill for our smaller cities, and it helps them with their accounting and audit costs particularly, but just how they look at things anyway. So I thank you for that. It's a good bill. Long overdue.
Senator Herron. Senator Maiden. Aye. Senator Mays Bledsoe.
Aye.
Senator McDaniel. Aye. Senator Mills.
Explain my vote.
Yes, please.
Mr. Chairman, my daughter is the CFO of the city of Henderson, and she's advised me I should vote for this bill.
Senator Rawlings.
Aye.
Senator Tishner. Aye. Chair Nemus.
Aye. Senate Bill 192 as amended by the committee substitute passes with favorable expression 11-0 and should do also on the floor. And I also want to thank you from transferring from show horses to race horses in your
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. The next item on the agenda is House Bill 290, sponsored by Representative Wilson.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. My name is Representative Nick Wilson, District 82, Whitley County, and part of Laurel County. House Bill 290 is a very simple bill that relates to county law libraries. There are local bar associations who run these libraries where they are able to buy books, and some of these bar associations have been unsuccessful in using the funds, their own funds that they have, to provide online legal research tools. These associations are using their own money. Some of them have tens of thousands of dollars sitting in a bank account. They're not sure how to use it because they buy books that are never even really opened, to be honest with you, Chair. And that's all the bill does. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
I see no questions. We have a motion and a second. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. Senator Elkins. Senator Herron. Senator Maiden. Senator Mays Bledsoe. Senator McDaniel. Senator Mills.
Aye.
Senator Rawlings. Senator Tishner. Chair Nemus.
Aye. House Bill 290 passes with favorable expression 11-0 and should do so on the floor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
The last item on the agenda is House Bill 314, sponsored by Representative Lockett. Please introduce yourself and your guest there. And
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Matt Lockett, State Representative from the 39th District.
And I'm Senator Jay Williams, State Senator from the 20th District.
The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before us today, we have House Bill 314, which is almost identical to Senate Bill 64, which I believe the 7 members of this committee are co-sponsors of. And I'll take just a second to explain House Bill 314 to tell you what it does. As many of you know, we are the co-chairs of the Information Technology Oversight Committee, and we met over the interim with a lot of people involved in the Kentucky Wired project and how that is actually being managed. Throughout those meetings, we heard from the Kentucky Department of Education, several last mile providers, and multiple vendors involved in this project. And no matter who came before us, one theme kept coming up. There is a real widespread concern about how the Kentucky Communications Network Authority, or KCNA, is currently overseeing this project. And I probably don't have to remind you of the controversy that has followed Kentucky Wired from the very beginning. The IT Oversight Committee has also made several recommendations regarding KCNA's budget, but those are not held in House Bill 314. What brings us here today is a simple but important step that we should take right now, thus the emergency clause on the bill, to get fresh eyes and stronger oversight on this issue. So House Bill 314 completely reorganizes how the Commonwealth manages the Kentucky Wired network. To put it plainly, the bill consolidates the authority, personnel, and the oversight of Kentucky Wired into the state's central technology agency, which is the Commonwealth Office of Technology. That's the basics of the bill. If there are any questions, we'll take those.
We have a motion and a second, and I see no questions. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. No. Senator Elkins.
Aye.
Senator Herron. Senator Maiden. Senator Mays Bledsoe. Senator McDaniel.
Cast my vote and explain, sir.
Yes, please.
I cast an aye vote, but to explain it, I think I have a long and distinguished history around this place of fighting against what is Kentucky Wired, going all the way back to the 2014 budget. I said then it would be a boondoggle, and it absolutely is. The only reason it's not more public is because its tentacles are woven so deeply into the Commonwealth's budget that nobody has any idea how much money we are spending on this. But it's not insignificant. We pay people for profit that they anticipated that they would have made, but have not made because it hasn't hit the projections. The original bond issuance actually pledged school buildings as nodes for termination points as part of the overall financial case to make it when the Commonwealth couldn't actually pledge those assets. I've always wondered how someone did not end up under some type of an investigation related to this thing. But Senator Williams, Representative, you guys have done good work on this. I mean, it is a small step. It's just a shame that the people of the Commonwealth don't know how much money they're actually still throwing down this drain. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Mills.
Aye.
Senator Rawlings.
Aye.
Senator Tishner. Chair Nemus.
Aye. House Bill 314 passes with favorable expression, 9-2, and we expect it to go on the floor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If there is no further business, we are adjourned.